Lesson number 9, pulse oximetry and oxygen. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe how pulse oximetry can be used to monitor blood oxygen levels. As well as measuring heart rate, pulse oximetry also monitors the oxygen level in the blood. Oxygen is needed by the millions of living cells in our body. It is carried in the blood attached to hemoglobin molecules. Oxygen saturation is a measure of how much oxygen the blood is carrying compared to the maximum it could carry. One hemoglobin molecule can carry up to 4 atoms of oxygen. So 100 hemoglobin molecules could carry a maximum of 400 oxygen atoms. If they were actually carrying 380 atoms of oxygen, they would be carrying 380 divided by 400 times 100%, which equals 95% of the maximum. The blood would be described as being 95% saturated. This is written as 95 SpO2%. The color of blood depends upon the amount of oxygen the hemoglobin is carrying. Oxygenated blood, which has a high oxygen saturation, is a bright crimson red color. Blood with a low oxygen saturation is much darker. The light-emitting diodes in a pulse oximeter actually shine 2 beams of light through your finger. Red light, which you can see, but also a beam of infrared light which you cannot see. The light from the LEDs is partially absorbed by hemoglobin, but not by the same amount for the red and infrared light. Oxygenated blood, blood saturated with oxygen, absorbs a lot of infrared light, but doesn't absorb much red light. Poorly oxygenated blood, blood less saturated with oxygen, absorbs red light but doesn't absorb much infrared light. By calculating the difference in absorption of the red and infrared beam, the machine can calculate the proportion of hemoglobin which is oxygenated. Fingers are full of other materials which also absorb light, so to work out the color of the arterial blood, a pulse oximeter looks for the slight change in the overall color caused by the beat of the heart pushing blood through the artery.